Most things feel urgent when they are not. A message arrives, a sound appears, a deadline approaches, and the body responds immediately. Faster breathing, tightened shoulders, a sense that something must be solved now. But urgency is often a feeling, not a fact. The Stoics noticed this. They saw how quickly the mind labels events as important, not because they are truly critical, but because they interrupt our expectations. You planned for quiet, noise appears. You expected agreement, resistance appears, you wanted certainty, change appears, and the mind calls it urgent. But look closely. Will this matter in a day? In a week? In a year? Most of the time the answer is no. Yet the reaction is immediate. This is how peace is lost. Not through major events, but through small, unexamined reactions. The Stoic practice was simple. Delay the response, not forever, only briefly. Long enough to see clearly. When you do this, something shifts. The body softens, the breath slows, the event loses its intensity. Because you are no longer feeding it attention without choice. You are observing before acting. And observation creates distance. Distance creates clarity. Clarity removes false urgency. Now you can ask, is this within my control? If yes, act calmly. If not, release it. No struggle, no resistance, just direction. Most situations do not require speed. They require steadiness, they require presence. They require a mind that does not rush toward every signal. You are allowed to move deliberately. You are allowed to respond without pressure. You are allowed to let non-essential things remain unresolved for a while. Nothing collapses when you do this. The world continues, and you remain centered. Urgency loses its power when it is questioned. Reaction loses its speed when it is observed. And your life becomes quieter, not because events stop, but because your mind no longer treats everything as an emergency. Most things can wait. Most thoughts can pass. Most problems are smaller than the reaction they create. And when you see this clearly, you begin to move with intention. Not driven by pressure. Not pushed by noise, but guided by judgment. Calm, deliberate. Free from false urgency, and that is enough.